What if we gave up Social Security like Matt Walsh and Ben Shapiro say? What would it look like if we just invest our own money? And I'm going to run some numbers. I have no idea what the answer is going to be. Let me show you what I'm coming up with here. All right, so here we're going to take your old buddy Josh, and I'm going to say I am, how old am I again here? I am right now 24 years old. All right, 24 years old. And I just got out of college. I'm going to make a job where I'm making income right here. My income, I'm making $45,000 a year. And we're going to inflate that at 3% a year. All right, so we're just going to run with that. And I'm going to save in my IRA 6.2%, which is the equivalent of what I save for Social Security. All right, so check this out. Include this, my income from Social Security taxation anyway. So what we're going to do here is we're going to come over here. We're going to say, then I'm investing in a growth portfolio. Or I'm getting an average of 5.7% a year with a standard deviation of 13.2. All right. So let's just keep going here. I just want to make sure all these numbers look right. So we're going to hit retirement. And so what I said, I'm 24, so I'm doing that for 40 years. All right, 40 years. We're going to go to cash flows. And I don't care about that 0%. I'm looking at something here. So you can see I'm plan saving. I'm putting, what I say, 6.2% a year of my salary. So it's going up, my plan saving. There's no match or anything like that. I'm spending all my money, by the way. So I'm just saying, hey, I'm living on $45,000 a year, which includes 6.2% to my IRA plus my my taxes, whatnot. So everything's being spent, not taking on any debt, just everything's being spent. So by the time I am 65 years old, with a 3% inflation, I'm making $146,000 a year, and I'm putting $9,100 into my IRA. So what does my portfolio look like at that point? Right there, $672,000. All right, $672,000. All right, so what I'm doing here is I'm saying, hold on a second, let me go back. I'm going to go back here. I'm saying I'm going to need 30. I think I said $3,300 a year, a month from the portfolio. That'd be so I get, how much do I got in here? $672,000. So I need $36,000 a year in today's dollars. You know, so I got $45,000 coming in, but I'm taking I should say 36 divided by 45, and that's a 77% pre-retirement income rate or whatever, post-retirement income rate. That sounds about right. So they say the 80% thing. Generally speaking, the lower on the income threshold. Actually, let's just double check here. Hold on a second. Let's just double check. We're going to go to cash flows and let's see. So if I got 45 coming in and I'm spending cash flows, if I got 45 coming in, I'm spending 36,000. That's with tax. Yeah, that's about right. Almost exactly right. Exactly. So we're just going to say basically we're with taxes and 401k or IRAs and all that. I'm spending about 77% of my pre-retirement income. That might even be on the high end. Generally speaking, the lower the income you have, the more you got to replace of your pre-retirement income, just because you don't have a lot of disposable income. We're going to run with that anyway. All right, just because we're going to compare two things. Hope this makes sense. I'm just literally doing this off the top of my head here. But anyway, so what we're doing here is we're going to say, okay, so I need $36,000 a year when I retire. My year before I retire, I got $146,000 coming in. When I retire, it dropped. Yeah, that looks about right, about $120. All right. So where does that $120 come from? When I got a portfolio of how much was my portfolio? $672. So I'm done, man. I mean, I'm dead. I mean, you can see. So I got six. I mean, you can see. Let's go to cash flows here. Withdrawals from accounts. You can see I got what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. I mean, it's just I'm done. I don't have enough money to cover that kind of expenditures. So let's go to profile. It will change that expenditures to. So remember, I want to see what Social Security provides me at that point. We'll go goals 2,500 here. All right, boink. That'll be 30,000 a year. I don't see how that's going to work, man. Go to retirement. Let's see what we got. Cash flows. Summary. And when I hit 65, I run out of money. My expenses are that right there. If I run out of money, go to withdrawals. And here I run out of money again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. All right. So let's just say now we got a match. We're going to make this. We're going to come over here. We're going to make this instead of a savings and an IRA. We're going to do in a 401k. And we're going to say we're putting 6.2% in. All right. And then their primary match to 6.2% in. as well. That looks good. And then we're not going to have an IRA. And this will make sense when I'm done here in just a second if it's not making sense yet. If it's not making sense yet, that's on you, not me, baby, because I am clear as mud. My name is Mud. Now we're not going to do any more IRA. My name is Mud. So now I'm just replacing Social Security with my 6.2% contribution and my employer's 6.2% contribution. I'm still going to take $3,000 a month off this guy right here. All right. And again, I haven't run the numbers on social yet, so let's take a look. $3,000 a month, we're going to hit retirement. I imagine, yeah, I don't see how it's going to last much longer. Let's see here. I imagine another 5 years or so. How much do we got in the account when we retire? Yeah, look, we got 1.3 million when we're 64, and we're taking, how much did we say we're taking again? We're gonna be pulling it by, yeah, 120,000 bucks, which is 3,000 a month. And how long does that last for? Withdrawals from our accounts, probably 16 years or so. From 64 to 77, 13 years. All right, so now let's do this. Let me change a couple things. Got the software figured out for us. All right, so we're going to use simple estimate, and we're going to make sure our income is subject to taxation from social. There we go. Now, I have no clue what it's going to look like, so let's take a look here. Let's take a look. So we ran it. We don't have any money because everything is Social Security, but let's see what Social Security provides us, and I have no clue. So we're going to come here, income, 61,000. So nowhere near. So initially we had so that's half of what we could have done for our portfolio. But the interesting thing is the portfolio ran out of money here, and yet our Social Security is still kicking on. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, so we're spending our expenses are 120, but we only got 61,000 coming in. So inherently, that's a significant drop in terms of our expenditures. A significant drop in expenditures, but we have more money, and we'll never run out of money. So that's what it comes down to. Social Security gives you the assurance that you'll never run out of income. It might not be living large, but there's an assurance that your portfolio can't do. Matt Welch, what's his name? Walsh, something like that. And freaking, what's the other guy's name? Ben Shapiro. I mean, this idea that Social Security is like, what do you say? Is like the most, I forgot what he said. It's something stupid though. I'm like, dude, what it does is provide you a guarantee you will never run out of money, and a guarantee that you won't be in poverty. It doesn't provide you a guarantee that you can be wealthy, that you can light cigars on $100 bills. That's a combination of Social Security and investing. That's what makes it good. That's why you can be more aggressive in your investments, because Social Security gives that baseline. It's the weirdest thing, man. The facts are, we just ran out of money. We did. Now, there's no other way around it. If we're spending $3,000 a month in retirement, we got $4,000. So we're basically spending $36,000 a year in retirement. And we got $45,000 a year of income. We ran out of money in 8 years, and 11 or 12 when you factor in the employer match. We have no money left over, and that's that's not even looking at Monte Carlo. That's just a straight 5.7% rate of return each and every year. Social Security has less income, but more longevity. I mean, that's weird to me, the anti-Social Security. All right, love your thoughts. God bless.